Hi, this is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com. As leaders, we are very eager to challenge and to support our team members to drive them towards high performance. But in our eagerness to challenge others and support them towards high performance, we neglect that there are two very important prerequisites, and that is the prerequisite of closeness and comfort. Because without a level of closeness and comfort, all of your challenging and supporting effort could go down the drain, and people might not respond in the high productivity aim that you have intended for it in the first place. Challenging and supporting an individual has a lot to do with the environment that we set up for them as leaders and managers. We want to make sure that we set a sufficiently motivating goal, we give the right incentives, we set up the right infrastructure, we send them for the right training, and so on, in the hope that with the right environment, they are sufficiently challenged and they receive the appropriate support to achieve high-performing goals. But this is only part of the picture. The other part of the picture has to do not so much with the environment, but rather with the environment, with something that is a little bit more internal, with something that is a little bit more engaging. And that has to do with the level of closeness and the level of comfort. Now, what's this closeness and comfort all about? While we may be focusing on the bottom line and making sure that others carry out our instructions, we must also bear in mind that as human beings, in order for them to carry out your instructions with a deep sense of loyalty and engagement, there is a need not for instructions first, but for intimacy. Intimacy has three components. One is, do you see me? Do you see what I'm doing? Before you give me a list of instructions, do you recognize me for my contributions? Do you see what is unique about me? Do you see what are my strengths? Do you see what is unique in me? Secondly, do you hear me? Are you aware of my feedback? Do you listen to my suggestions? Do you value my opinion? And thirdly, do you understand me? Do you make an effort to see the world from my perspective? Do you make an effort to understand what I have to say? So before we are too quick to get into a commanding mode, take time to see, hear, and understand. Why? Because this appeals to the heart. He who understands the heart wins the heart. So how can we win people to our side unless we take time to see, hear, and understanding? This is the heart of the matter. The next factor of closeness and comfort, more so on the comfort area, is encouragement. People need encouragement because we go through the day facing many pressures. We go through the day facing negative comments. We go through the day having to go through the thick and thin of tough situations. So what we need a lot from people, and sometimes these needs are unspoken, is encouragement. Do someone take time and pay attention to comfort me or to offer an uplifting word to motivate me? Does anyone take delight in me, recognizing me for who I am rather than having an utilitarian attitude towards me in terms of just using me just for my talents, but not taking delight and in caring for me as to who I am before looking at what I can do? So as you can see here, a lot of the organization and leadership structure is set up so that we can challenge and support our employees from an environmental perspective. But we have lost out on the human touch of engagement that considers closeness and comfort. So if you have been continuously challenging and supporting your employees and team members and it has not been working, perhaps you should deep dive a little bit and take a look at the factor of closeness and comfort. Begin to look at your team members not just as employees, but a real life person that needs someone to see, hear, understand, and encourage them. And when you are able to encourage them, when you're able to deep dive and to have engaging conversations with them, that's when the seed of loyalty is sown. And when loyalty is there, you can be rest assured of not only high performance, but sustainable high performance. And isn't this what we want at the end of the day? Think about it. This is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com. Thanks for watching.